guys, today I'm here with my mom. Let me say hi. We're at Barry University doing a campus tour. My dad is on the way soon. He's looking for parking now. But we're waiting on someone to come get us. Right now we're sitting in like the lobby. So cute here. We got lost on the way. We were trying to find parking in the right building and it took us forever to get here. But we're here now. So when the tour starts, I'll show you guys around.
The school was founded in 1940 by the Adrian Dominican Sisters. It was an all-female college when it first started. In 1975, they opened it up where male were able to enroll into the university full-time. And then in 1980, it went from a community college to an actual university. So it could be recognized nationwide. When the school first started, everything you see in this area was all that Barry was. All the extra stuff I'm going to show you was not there. It didn't exist. However, over the years, we have added on to the school. The building where you're just leaving from, Kelly House, this was actually the first dorm room the school had when it opened. So where you were sitting was like a little lounge area for like dining, like if you want to just chill, that was that area. And all of upstairs, even now if you look at some of our offices, you can see that it was a dorm room. Our 6th university president, Sister Linda Bevilacqua, that was her dorm room at her entire 4 years that she was at Barry University. But again, over the years we've made some changes, so now it is no longer a dorm room, it's now admissions and financial aid. So anything transcript wise, that where you would go, anything as far as loans that you may have, any scholarships that you want to fill out or look for, you would come to Kelly House to find those stuff.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So over here, you don't have to really worry about that. That is staff parking.
Okay.
However, over here behind the volleyball net, we do have student parking on campus, so students are allowed to have a vehicle. Okay. We don't limit them from doing that. We don't stop them from doing that. Each dorm room will have their own parking spot where you can park on campus, but I will show you where commuter's parking spot is once we get across the street.
Okay.
We're gonna come down here to our dorm room. Now you say you're not staying on campus, right?
Well, it's not 100% yet.
Right.
She haven't fully decided.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm here to convince you. So over here we have 2 of our freshman dorms. Straight across we have Sage. On this side we have Brown Hall. These are 2 of our outside dorm room type. They are double shared, which means that, for example, 13 and 14. In 13 you have a roommate. You have a bathroom, but the bathroom connects you to 14.
Okay.
So it will be 4 people to a bathroom, 2 people to a room.
Okay.
That's kind of how we split it up. It is not it's co-ed by room, not by building. So your next door neighbor may be a male. You don't share the same space, but you do share the same building. So 13 and 14 would be all girls, but 15, who's your next door neighbor, could possibly be males.
Okay.
So you don't share
But
the
they're
same.
not
No.
connected.
They don't
or
connect by the bathroom or anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
okay,
the 4 people in that room that share the bathroom will be 4 male or 4 female. It won't be mixed at all.
Okay.
In the room, it comes with your bed, it comes with a desk, it comes with a chair. That would be your laundry room. We have about 12 washers, about the same amount of dryers in there. It is free for all students, so you don't pay to do laundry. It's open 7 days a week, 24/7, and it's just there for students to use. All we ask is you bring, your little small goods. So if you want to bring your dryer sheets, your detergent, that stuff you do have to bring on your own. But as far as laundry, they could do laundry there as well. Even if you're a commuter student, you can still do laundry there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't
A lot of water. I'm just joking.
bring your laundry to school.
Yes, look, the
Over
pool.
here we have our
This is one of her favorite parts.
Yep. It is Miami. We have the beaches, but if you're like me and I don't like the beaches,
Oh yeah, the sand. I don't like the
I
sand.
don't do the sand. We do have a pool on campus that's open for our students. It opens at 7, closed at 11 p.m. We have some hammocks that we just recently added as well. We're looking to add some more. We normally do scuba diving lessons here, but because of COVID and the pandemic, yeah, we kind of cut that off. It's pretty deep.
Oh, it's a deep pool.
Yeah, at this end over here, it's pretty deep. Yeah.
Maya, you're gonna have to stay right here where it says 4 feet. Do you understand?
No, honestly, like it's deep when it comes down to the end. But yeah, we used to have those stuff. But we do still have our pool parties. We just had one for
I saw.
She's been stalking you guys on the very
The Bay student page,
pool
yes.
party here, which is a huge thing. We kind of deck it out and stuff.
Yeah.
And we also like last December during finals week, we covered the pool and we had massage table submit all of those stuff. Over here we have Weber Grand Hall. This is one of our inside dorms. So on the first floor it's community bath. It's girls on one side, boys on the opposite side. And then on the second floor we have like double shared, double private, and some singles that we have available. This is an LLC, which means it's a living learning community. So if you get placed in this hall, more than likely somebody on your floor, somebody within the building has the same major as you, and it's a way to connect our students. So
and study together.
right?
And
So they
network.
kind of have an idea. So
That's
if there's an
perfect.
assignment, you can go down the hall and say, "Hey, you're in my class. You want to study together?" Just to give it that environment. This is probably one of our homier buildings. Everyone
Yeah.
that goes here, when they live in Weber, they're like, "Yeah, it's more homey and intimate." Because it's not huge,
Yeah.
but it's not small either. It's just like the perfect size. So, yeah. So you can, I'll write it down when we get back. Okay. Just in case. So double shed is 4, double private is 2.
Okay.
That little door right there where the children are set up, that is your housing office. So any problem that they may have during the day when fans fly, you can go there and they'll help you. If you have a roommate conflict, roommate issues, you can definitely go there as well. And it's either one of us supervisors that's going to be in there or it's going to be one of our supervisors. So it just depends.
Okay.
This hall that we're in, this is Roy Hall. We use this as a shortcut for class. Absolutely nothing else. Over here, we have some cats on the wall. These are all individuals that donated to Barry University to make it what it is today. So some of the different changes. These are individuals that have helpers. And we want to give them a moment. So mom, dad, I have the space for you guys.
Oh, okay. And we got a plaque on the wall if we donate.
I'll put a plaque. Listen, I'll let you choose the spot you want. But this and so far, we've done great changes to the university as far as student leadership, student involvement on campus, student support. He's super huge on that. He makes us feel more of like, not like he's the president and we're students, but like we're all just a group of people just coexisting on the same place.
Okay.
So he does make you feel welcome.
The
You
ATM
see
machine.
him, he's gonna say hi to you before you say hi to him. He'll literally stop you, like, how are you doing? Stuff like that. So we do love that here
Yeah.
at the university. Behind me, we have Farrell Hall. So Farrell Hall is cashier's business office and it's also register office. So CBO is where you make payments to your account. If you have a balance, you can come here and speak to someone. And also, if you're not registered online, your advisor is going to give you a white slip. You can come here, give it to one of the registered counselors, and they'll register you for your classes. So this is Thompson Hall. If you are a resident on campus, you do get a mailbox. You'll get a key. Try not to lose the key. It is $65. If you lose it, that gets charged to your account. We don't want to pay that money. So I always tell people, leave it in your room. When you get a package, you grab it, take your package, put the key back. It's the easiest way. But you will have a mailbox for mail. Any large packages that you may have, you can pick them up here. So say some students, when they're moving on the campus, they'll order stuff online and just have it shipped here. You can have them sent to the school, even if you don't live on campus. So if you don't want mom and dad to know that you just bought some stuff,
I don't think she'll mind.
just have them shipped here. Straight down here we have our mail room, so like packages like those you can pick up from there.
Okay.
And also on the left side we do have a Miller Studio. So we have dance, we have Pilates, we have yoga, we have all of those stuff. So again, you can take some of those classes if that's something you're interested in.
Yes, definitely.
Over here we do have payroll and HR. So do you know what work study is?
Yes, we went over that. That's where you work to pay.
Oh yeah. We did talk about
Right,
that. Yeah.
so if you are interested in the work study, make sure you fill it out on your FAFSA.
She did.
I did.
Okay, perfect. And then you can come to one of these offices and you can just say, hey, I'm interested in work study. Can I have a list of options? And they'll give it to you, and then you can sign up for whichever one makes the more sense to you.
Okay.
Especially in your major, if they have something here, you can do that because that could count as internship hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my major, I worked for the radio station, and that counted as my
And
internship
they have
hours.
human resources that falls under business.
Yep.
Oh, you have a wide range.
And when you get to the business department, it's the coolest thing. Over here we have laptop kiosks. These are for all of our students. It's free laptop, 24 hours. Swipe your ID, one of them will pop out. So if you forgot your computer at home, your computer died or something, you just need the computer really quick, you can grab one of these. About this building, it is our only 24 hours building, so this stays open 7 days a week. It never closes. And we realized that because a lot of students do prefer to come here to study instead of studying in their room, a lot of community students also find it easier to come here and study as well. So we do keep it open. It didn't look like this last August. Trust me, it didn't. But we did renovate it because we did realize that it's open, like might as well put some money into it to make it homier as much as possible. So that's why we added the couches and everything in here is brand new.
Okay.
So that's why we did that. And then upstairs we have an art gallery. So if you're interested in art or you're an artist, you can submit your artwork and have it purchased upstairs as well. So that is an option. Over here behind you, we have the Barry Entrepreneurship Lab. This is a 3D printer. Yep.
Oh.
3D print here. We recently hosted a TED Talk. Barry our own TED Talk. We have a lot of connections with like other entrepreneurs in the business. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can just go ahead.
This gonna be my little room.
Yep. Then I have a mail list of entrepreneurs. Reach out to them. Networking opportunity.
Perfect.
You have the best major when it comes to Barry.
Yep,
because
that's
networking
exactly why I
is
picked it.
something that they do like in their sleep.
Out of all the research of the schools I chose, Barry had the best business
Let
program.
me ask you, with her being a commuter, and you say this is open 24/7, what about when she's leaving it? And like if she's here late one night and she's leaving, is the gate always accessible for her to enter?
The gate that we're gonna walk through to cross over is it closes at 11.
Okay.
But we do have public safety Uber service here.
Like your Subway. Oh yeah.
And we have an Asian kitchen for like sushi and stuff like that.
Okay.
You can use your dining plan here. You can pay out of pocket, but you cannot use your meal.
Oh, see, this is my part. I like the outdoors.
Yes. So we did add some tent. This is Florida. Everybody knows we get
It
like
rains.
2 days of sun off coldness, and then it's just winter. It's just summer rain for the rest of the year. It's just like, well, what happens? But we do have outside areas that students can sit as well, just to like study, do homework, or just relax before. On this side, we have Powers Hall. This is School of Social Work and Education. We do have something known as a seamless program, which means that you can complete your bachelor's and your master's in 5 years.
Okay.
That is also the school where Shaquille O'Neal graduated from in 2012 with his PhD in education. It wasn't like one of those celebrities that they just never went to class. No, he was actually here on campus for the most part, going to classes and stuff like that. So that was something cool that we like to add. And this building, this will be.
She knows where she's at. She's like, I'm here.
So at the end of your sophomore year, your junior and your senior year, You would live, eat, breathe, and sleep in this one building.
Okay.
We do not separate our majors, so we don't have you running east, west, north, and south just to get to your classes. We keep everything in one area.
I've been telling her, listen,
she's-
you're gonna have to go to lecture. You're not gonna like the lecture, but you gotta do it. Okay, so hear her out.
Lecture halls at all. We only use them for testing. And it's not even the majors. Like, I think nursing students are the only ones that use those buildings.
Okay.
Because it's spacey, so they can separate everyone, and we work mostly on computers, so it's kind of easier. But yeah, you probably won't have, no, not even probably, you will not have a lecture hall.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
It's okay. No. I'm happy. That
Right.
makes me happy
Yeah.
because, you know, I know it's boring,
It's
but
boring.
it's something I told her she's still going to have to stay focused
Yeah.
regardless of the good, the bad,
true.
when it's slow, you know?
That's one thing that This building that we're in, this is Lehman Hall. It's a huge building. It has 4 classrooms. It doesn't make sense, but you see how big the building is? And we only have 4 classrooms. So, we can look into this. So, I believe, alright. This is how your classrooms will be set up for the most part.
Oh, okay.
We do have a 14-to-1. Yeah. And honestly, this class probably won't get filled up. My biggest class is like 20 students, and it was my basic English, the basic math that you have to take, those stuff. But we have the largest class size is 30. It will never get filled.
That is perfect.
We are in a community. We're well aware of it, so we try to have as much safety as possible for our residents. So we do have these here. On this side, with the public safety that we have a contract with Miami Shores Police Department. So we actually have police officers on campus right around the clock, 7 days a week. So, like, you'll see them parked up right there. You'll see them walking around campus if they have to, just to give that sense of security. And if something happens, we're not waiting 15, 20 minutes for the cops to get here. Right. We call them, and they're already here. So that's something that we do. Down here we have our student health services. So straight ahead is at the nursing station. If you're sick, if you're injured, you can go there. We don't have everything, but they have enough to like get you to the next place in case something happens. And if you cut the corner, we do have counseling. These are not your high school guidance counselors. No, these are actual therapists for our students. Life gets hard, things happen in life. If we are college students, we do have a lot going on sometimes. So we do have the option for students. It is free of charge. If you want to have a therapist from the day you start to the day you graduate for the 4 years, you can have a therapist for the full time.
Whatever, if you just need one.
And if it's just a one-day thing, just walk in. I need to talk to someone today. That's fine.
I love
If you want
that.
it for the 4 years, you can have it for the. It doesn't matter, and it's free of charge. So that is something that we do offer to our students with the health service. It's free of charge as well, as long as you have an insurance. We have our own insurance at the school, or if you have your own personal insurance, just send it to them. You're good to go.
Oh, it's the Hall of Flags.
She already did the online tour.
Our Barry bookstore all the way in the back. That's merchandise, equipment. We do have a contract with Apple, so we have Apple products as well. Inside here, to the right side that you can't really see, we have a boar's head. So you know, like Publix Deli, where you get your subs. We have that inside as well. And then in front here is like the convenience store. So
it's like a small grocery store.
Right.
From 8 until late, I think about you. On my nights, I don't know what to do. I can't get no rest, can't get no sleep. Yeah.
Fitness center for our students, again, free of charge. Bring your ID, they'll swipe you in, and you can work out for as long as you want. They do close an hour and a half in between each hour just to clean after, so you know, COVID and everything. But it is open for students. Even if you're not a resident on campus, you can still use the gym, and you can bring campus guests to work out with you as well. You have like actual chefs behind. So if it's like pasta and you want them to make the pasta, they'll make it in front of you and they'll give it to you.
Wow.
So nothing is pre-made as far as those stuff. Everything like they actually cook it in front of you. You can have a better look inside. Well,
Yeah.
and so you have to sit there. Upstairs we have our supervision treatment. They're the ones that will welcome you in once you start school, like OT and stuff like that. They're the ones that put it on. Downstairs we have CDC, probably my favorite place on this campus. It is because they are trained to help us in internship, resumes, and interviews.
Okay.
So if you need help with building your resume, you go to CDC. If you want help with the internship that you have coming up and you're gonna have an interview, you go to CDC. Anything career-wise that you need, you definitely go to CDC.
Okay.
And then we have Student Life. Student Life is in charge of all of our events we have on campus. Our salad party, all the parties that we have here. Student Life are the one that put them on because it is actual students that's running it. They all close at 11.
Okay.
Not your meal swipes, but you can use your dining dollars in here as well. If you're trying to get coffee before class, it's not gonna happen at all. It's only empty like this because people are actually in class, so they have to leave. If not, the lines would be back there where we're coming from, or down there. So it just depends. It gets packed. Like you're waiting 45 minutes for your food. So if you're trying to come before class, don't do it at all. I don't recommend it, but we do have this for students. You can pay out of pocket as well. If you're paying out of pocket, you can order online and just do a pickup. That's easier.
Oh, that
but
might
if you
be
want to
better.
use like dining dollars and stuff like that, don't come between classes. Over here we have Garden at Home. This is my home. This is where I spend all of my time. On this side, we do have tutoring. It's not your nerdy college kids that's smart. No, it's like your actual dean of your school, your professor that probably you take classes with that actually tutor you here. So if you have math homework that you need help with, go to the math lab. It's great. Like I love math. It's my nerdy thing that I do, but they're great in there. They'll like go over it with you. If you have a test, you can go in there, take those classes. We have it for reading as well, and we have it for writing. So a lot of your papers, your professors are going to say you can't turn it in until you've submitted it to the writing lab and they check it. Because you can read something 50 times and miss the simplest mistakes because it's you reading it. But when somebody else is reading it, then it's easier for them to catch it. So you do have that option, and it is free.
That's what I was waiting for you to finish. So I could say, so it's an additional
I
cost.
would hype it up like that if it wasn't free. I'd have been like,
I was like, I'm
we
gonna let
have
her
to learn
finish,
this
but you know my question is that free?
this department and our IT department. So we have a green screen, we have a radio station, we have a TV production room, and we have a broadcasting room as well. So if you're interested in having your own segment on the radio, you can do that. It gets out to 1.3 million people in Miami, Florida. That hears your segment that you have.
Okay, I have a question. So, you know how she does her business and things
So
like that.
annoying.
And if she wants to advertise herself and
She
what
can.
she do, she can go on and put together a segment and have it broadcast to different people around so that she can build
you can
it.
do that. And if you want to have like your own talk show, so say you have like an interesting topic that you want to talk about, you can say, hey, Fridays at 6 o'clock for the rest of the semester, that's my time. And you would come to me because, you know, I'm everywhere. And I was scheduling for Friday, 6 o'clock. Friday, 6 o'clock, I open it and you have your show. It literally sets up like a radio station.
That's what we
and
thought,
you can
too.
have like 3 guests in there. So if you want to have speakers and stuff, you can invite them in. They sit on the opposite side of you. They're connected to mic. And they'll teach you how to do it. So like in between segments, they'll teach you how to turn on the music or stuff like that. So you have that option.
You need
too.
to keep her contact information.
Definitely.
And it's
Yes.
free. And you don't have to be a comm major to use it. That's one thing here at Barry. Even the Smiths program, it doesn't matter what your major is. If you want to partake in the program, you can. We don't limit you on that.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so it's not like
perfect.
I'm a marketing, I can't come to the communications. No, it's everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
nice.
that's option. Over here we have our library. Library looks like it is 3 floors. It's actually 4 floors. On the bottom floor we have our psychology department. So again, all your classes would be downstairs. All your professors would be down.